guys, welcome back. Happy Evita Sunday. So I don't know about you guys, but most people are like snowed in right now. So I hope you guys are staying warm, cozy, and you're here to hang out with me for about an hour or so. I don't really have a haul. I didn't really have anything to film. And I was like in chill mode all day, and I'm like, I really don't want to do anything, but I'm like, I have one thing in mind that I just need to get it done. So I was thinking we could declutter my blush drawer today because I can barely close the drawer. So, and you guys always like seeing like declutter and organizing videos. If we have time to do like the bronzer and highlighter drawer, we might tackle those, but those drawers aren't as full as my blush drawers because y'all know I love me some blush. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, and of course it's gonna be chitty chatty because I like to talk. So go grab a snack, grab a drink, whatever you guys want. Put on your cozy pajamas. I'm in my nightie, and I do have my drink, and I have myself a twisted tea in here, and I just put my cute little koozie on it because you know the can's not so cute. So put the koozie on there and it's much cuter, and then a bow straw and you're all set. And it is a glass straw, and I checked it, and I'm gonna try not to boom 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 because I don't want to drink any glass. Okay, so be safe if you guys are using glass straws. If you guys are new, then hi, I'm Evita. I like to film all things pink and girly, anything sparkly, blingy, Y2K, Hello Kitty, Juicy Couture, Victoria's Secret, Coach, Pandora. I can go on and on and on. I'm a girl and I love to shop. So if you like those kind of things, then come on over, subscribe, and join my family. Welcome back, besties. So, for those of you who've reached out to me, because a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram, and you guys have been asking me if I feel better. So, I'm sure you can tell that I do feel a lot better. I do still have a cough, it comes and goes, probably when I talk too much. So, if I get a little coughing fit, I might just like pause and then come back. So, but yeah, I feel so much better. Lots more energy, not as much body aching. I feel really good. Aria, like the next day she was running around playing. I'm like, girl, we're supposed to be in bed resting. I'm like, rest. So she missed 2 days of school, Wednesday, Thursday, and she was supposed to be resting Thursday, but she just wanted to play. And then Friday they had e-learning because of the weather. And I just got a message from the school they're doing e-learning again tomorrow. So that's really nice because you know she still has a cough. I'd rather her to get rid of the cough before she goes back. Plus, there's germs. Like the teacher had told me that a lot of the kids were out sick. So I want her to be as well as she can before she goes back. So I'm happy that she has another day at home. And so do I because I work from home tomorrow. So that's exciting. But yes, let's get started. I'm going to turn you guys around. I'm going to go closer to my blush drawer, and you guys won't know because obvious edits and stuff, but I am going to stop in like 15 minutes because there's a pizza in the oven, and yeah, we're going to eat dinner. My husband was like, I don't feel like cooking, and I know you're not cooking because y'all, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm a actual princess, and my husband does most of the cooking. And I know that's not a flex because I should know how to cook. I think it's really, really like, I don't know. I just envy women who know how to cook, and it's laziness because I can obviously Google a recipe and like read, but my husband likes to cook for us, so I let him, and he can spoil me. But whenever he wants a break, I do cook. Um, because he has his favorite recipes that he's like, can you make me this? I like when you make it. So I do obviously do that. But yeah, today he's like, I don't feel like cooking, and he's like, and you're still sick, and I know you're not about to cook. So yeah. Pizza it was. But all right, enough chit chat. I'm gonna get you guys turned around. Okay, guys. So this is the blush. No, this is the blush drawer actually. I didn't know. I don't really like the angle when I put you guys closer over there because it looks like just so dark and you can't see anything else. So hopefully you guys can see the drawer. There we go. So I think I'm going to, I guess, pull everything out and then we can see if I'm going to declutter any. Basically, I say declutter, but it's probably going to be more like a reorganizing. I don't know. We'll see. But I went to put these in today, and that's when I noticed that I couldn't close my drawer. These are the Pixie on the Glow blushes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I had swatched them earlier because I was kind of deciding should I keep these, but like there's no doubt about it that I'm keeping these. They're all three of them are stunning. And look at, it's like literally one swipe pigmentation, and they're very easy to use. So look at that. Like, you can't tell me these aren't gorgeous. So I was trying to stuff them in here, and then I realized I can't close the drawer. This one's also Pixie. I don't know what this one's called. Hydra. This actually says Lip Treat, but I think this was like, is this lip and cheek? I don't know, because it says Lip Treat. Tinted lip balm. Okay, so this is actually lip balm, so this does not need to be in that drawer. So, yay, we got one thing out. So, I have these flower nose compacts that are just gorgeous. I do have more. They're in the top drawer. And some of these are really pale, but like this one's a gorgeous, like coral shade. And that rosy color. And then this one's from the Swan. This one is the one that I was saying is like very pale. Almost looks like a face powder, but the compact is so gorgeous. I wish I had more room on the top to display them, but then I would need to rearrange everything on the top too, which I am due to do that soon because you guys, we did my the entire top of my vanity. So I do want to eventually do these top drawers and go through them and see what I want to like take out and switch around. But yeah, I do have this one up here from the what is it, Strawberry Rococo collection, and then the Swan eyeshadow palettes up here too. So I do have some of the flower nose up here. I have this Ofra blush palette. Love this. I have this palette. I have this Lawless. I think this is a cream. Yeah, this is a soft blur cream blush. It looks like that. Oh, that's pretty. I forgot I had that. That's actually really pretty. That's like a more muted mauve color. I like that. Okay. I forget about some of the stuff that I have because I have so much, but I have not reached for these, and I wanted to use these. These are the Jaclyn Hill, what does she call these? They're like luminous powder blushes. They are called Luminous Rouge Blush. Yeah. But they remind me of like the Lancome Luminous Absolute powders. She did say that those inspired this collection because she was obsessed with those. So I have a lot of ColourPop. I actually sometimes don't like the individual ColourPops because, you guys, I don't really care too much for individual components because they just take up a lot of room. I prefer blush palettes, but this gives total strawberry matcha vibes. Like, look, it's like strawberry matcha. But I had saved these obviously because gorgeous pink strawberry packaging. So I kept both of those. And then this is clearly a different collection. But I kept these because these at the time matched like my Pixie and like my Tiffany theme in my room. But this one's like a lilac-y color blush. I don't have too much like too many purple blushes. I think I have one in this Miami palette that I reach for. I think this is the palette. Yeah, that has the other purple, as you can see around the edges. I've used that one. But when I need purple, these are the only two I think pretty much that I reach for. But I do wear those lilac-y ones in the springtime when I wear like my purple blouses and stuff for work. And this one's very pale. I might actually declutter that one because it's like skin color on me. It's right there. So I might declutter that one. I should probably, I don't know. If I find more lilac, I might declutter this one as well because, like I said, I do have the purple one inside of the Vice palette. See, that one's really pale on me too. I might just declutter that one. Yeah, this purple one's a little bit more pigmented than the one that you can barely see that I swatched over, well, right here. So I'll just declutter both of those two and just keep the pink one. So these two so far are going. I have this Kosas that I forgot I had. I think this is another cream blush. Oh no, it's not. It's like a baked powder blush. Forgot about that one. Alright, I'm not getting rid of any of my Too Faced, that's for sure. But I have all of these. I don't know where to put all these. And then I have this really old Too Faced palette, blush palette. This is more for nostalgia. I have used it like recently, but I probably shouldn't because I'm sure they're super old. But they're so pigmented still. Like, this is the purple one I just swatched. So, really pigmented. Sometimes because it's laying right on top, I'll reach for it and use it. I have another Ofra palette. By the way, that Miami Vice one with the purple is Ofra too. This is the colors in this one. I think some of them are duplicates, but of course I like that one because it's pink. I have this Natasha Denona blush palette. Sorry guys, I need to reach for this. I'll put it over here so I can reach it. Alright, and I love when they have blushes and hearts. They're like the cutest thing to me. Right now, ColourPop does have their like Valentine's Day collection again. I got an email, and like I told you guys, ColourPop, they send you like, you know, every other, or you know, you don't get every campaign. I was really hoping that I get the Valentine's one because I love the heart-shaped stuff. But if I don't get it, I'm gonna place an order before it's gone. But these are from a prior year. I'm not sure if they're last year or the year before, but these are cream ones. The more puffy style compacts. And then I have some more that they had a year before that too. So these are glossy. These are like matte ones. I think the matte ones are all powders. So this one was from a Valentine's Day collection. It has that, but it's matte too. And then this is like their regular like logo. As you can see, like the difference in the logos. And yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of any of these. They are kind of hard in the morning when you're trying to do your makeup in a rush, and I have these long nails on to open. That's why I like the palettes, because they're easier. And then me, I don't know why, but like I open like 100 different blushes before I figure out which one I want to use, even though they're basically like the color of the compact. But yeah, it's really hard to open some of these, so they deter me in the mornings from using them. I'm usually in a rush in the mornings. I have these Wander Beauty on the go. I like these because one end is like a blush, and I love, did you see how creamy that was and really easy to use? Excuse me. And then the other side is like a highlight, so I love that. And then this one's a different color. Like, I love these. And then I think this highlighter was the same color. Yeah, it's the same color highlighter on both. But yeah, these are really good. By Wander Beauty. Not Wander. Alright. I have some more. Oh, I love this blush. I forgot about this one. This is a Powerpuff Girls blush. Camera's not picking up the actual color orange. It's like a really like deep orange color, but it's making it look more peachy. And then I have this collection. I forgot what this collection was called, but this one's kind of pale. It reminds me of that other one that I kept. Well, it did come on a little bit better. It's really, I don't know. This one I'm gonna put in like a maybe pal. I don't know. I have too many blushes to be keeping the ones that aren't that pigmented, you know. This is new and I haven't even used it. This is, I think I used it like twice in the summer. This I got recently from Ulta. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Le Liquid Blush. And this color was really pretty. They had a lot of colors. Which color did I end up getting? I have Dewy Bright Pink, number 605. Gonna clear some of these off because I just love swatching makeup. I love looking at all the colors. Okay, so next I did just get back from eating, you guys. So these are the Too Faced. These are like really old. These are the same blushes that are in the Love Flush palette. These are like the Love Flush ones. They're so old, but of course I can't get rid of Too Faced. So I have those. And honestly, I haven't used them in a long time because they're buried in here, but I do still use them. I will still use them. I know they're old, but I still use them. This is actually a like highlighter. This is Nefri by Jeffree Star. Nathan Jeffrey Nefri. But I think it's like a really cute, like a glowy blush color. Like it's really cute on the cheeks. It's a really pretty pink with shimmer. So I like it as like a blush instead of a highlighter. So that's why that's in this drawer. I have these individual ones again by ColourPop. So these are the two shades. This one is giving skin color. Yeah, I'm going to declutter that one. And this one is really... I'm just going to declutter both. Excuse me. I thought I had brought... Oh, it's here. Little wipe I was using. I have one more of the Love Flush ones. Then I have these by Too Faced. These are like the Peach collection. Peach My Cheeks. And these, I want to say, it says Melting Powder Blush. Spiced Peach and Peach Dream. These were really pretty. I wish I had more of these. But these were the only two I think I have. So that's this one. And this looks like a bronzer. I'd say like a summertime like glowy bronzer almost. I feel like I should probably put this in my bronzer drawer. That'll look cute on the cheeks, like bronzy. So we'll see. If my drawer's too full and I need some more room, we might move that, because I know I have room in the bronzer drawer. Yeah, that one's really hard to see, but it's Too Faced and I can't let it go. Then I have all of these. I had totally forgot I had these. These little compacts, I used to keep these in my drawer once upon a time when I had like the Too Faced stuff in my drawers. These are gorgeous. I'm not going to swatch all of these, but I'll just open. They're like the duos. I'll open a couple of them. So you get like a blush and like a highlighter, or like a blush topper if you want to do it that way. And they are like magnetic. So you see they're kind of sticking to each other. Alright. So I'm going to keep all of these. I'm just going to... I don't know if I should take everything out or just like go through it and put it back in, because I feel like those fit really nicely in their little container. But maybe I'll just start taking out the containers. I have this Lunar Beauty. This is what's his name's brand? That is really pigmented. I have not really used this, but I'm going to give it a try because that was really pigmented. what color does this say? Fuego Fuchsia. For the life of me, I can't think of his name, but Jeffrey's ex-best friend and Laura Lee's bestie. Laura Lee and him are still besties, but him and Jeffrey used to be best friends. Oh, that's pretty. So this is by Ione. I got that from the Dollar Tree. That's a liquid blush too. That one's really pretty. I think I might have one more by Ione. Then I have this Pac-Man palette. This is like a blush palette, but it's like rosy blushes to me. I mean, like glowy. See, they have like this really beautiful shimmer in them. I love that shade right there. This is the Wet n Wild Pac-Man collection. It's like a limited edition collection that they came out with. This is Milani, a little liquid blush, Rare Beauty. I have a lot of the Rare Beauties, but they're in my drawer. The top drawer is behind me. This is another like cream one. This one's by Anastasia. It reminds me of those like Wander Beauty ones, like one in. That was really creamy. Did you see that? I have not used this one as much as I should, but this side isn't a highlighter. It's like the little brush to like blend it out. This is a really pretty color. This one's in the shade Pink Dahlia. It's a stick blush. I have this one by Ciate London. It's a dewy blush, glossy cheek tint. It says coconut is the shade. So it came out that like that. I don't like this. I'm gonna declutter that. I don't like that at all. It was very glossy, like it said glossy tint. That like felt like a lip gloss. It's actually kind of sticky, and I don't want that on my cheek. And the color was giving bronzer, not blush. So declutter that one. I'm going to grab a new wipe. So how are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments how many of you guys are snowed in, because I was watching the news and there's a lot of people like in Louisiana. I saw Houston, I think, that like your expressways are having like pileups and people like getting stranded out there who are out on the streets because the roads are so icy. So I want to know below. For us, you guys know we're used to this type of weather. They're just being nice and letting the kids have like e-learning, but I mean it's normal for us. Like we're still, my husband just went to the grocery store today. There's people out, like no one's like, we're not snowed in. Honestly, like we can still go about our lives here, but I know, like I think I was listening to like Louisiana, I guess. I don't know if it's the mayor or who, but it was like saying that some of the homes there are not built for this kind of weather and that it's so cold. And I was like, oh, I felt bad. So these are a bunch of Revolution Beauty liquid blush. Oh no, are these? Oh yeah, no, these are actually Profusion. I'm sorry. At first I was like, wait, no, they're Shein, but no, these are Profusion. I don't know why these made me think they were Revolution Beauty, but this is Profusion. And they're liquid, and these are really pretty. I forgot I had these too, and the packaging's really pretty on these. I like the little glitter lids. This is really good too. I have one of these actually on the top of my vanity. I'm gonna see if I can get this one in here with it. This is actually a duplicate, I think. Yeah. So I have these, but I have one right here. This is the Drunk Elephant, Oh Blues Rosy Drops. I didn't know I had two of these, but I got these in like Ipsy boxes. I just want to make sure. I'm pretty sure they're the same color. Yeah. They are. Look at how pretty that is. So I had two of them up there, so I'm just going to put this one up there with it too. Since I cleaned those drawers out, I have a little bit more space up there. But I like to mix these in actually with my foundation. Well, I have mixed this in with the foundation. I've mixed these too, but when I put my foundation on, I like using these with it because they're like, I don't know, liquidy too. So I don't know. I'll just put them up here. They have the bronzer one. I don't know where the bronzer one is. I had the bronzer, the highlighter, and the blush in those little Drunk Elephant drops. These are really old. These are Kevin Aquan. Kevin Aquan's like a really, I don't know, it's like in between luxury and, I don't know, it's like mid-lux, I guess. But are these the ombre ones? Or are those the bigger palettes? This was called Grapevine. Yeah, these are the ombre ones. They're really pretty. Like, I like to go all the way across, not just one color. Now that's a really pretty purple. Yeah, I forgot I had these too. I got these in PR like 10 years ago. Like I said, Kevin Aquan's kind of like up there in brands. So I was like, I didn't want to declutter them. It's like good quality, I guess I should say. And they're nice, like if you put your brush, like I said, like swatch it across the whole thing, it just makes a really pretty color. This one's my favorite one. I think this is like something sunset. Yep, it's called Sunset. Yeah, that's my favorite one right there. But I'm probably not going to declutter any of those either. Oh, I have this Jason Wu palette that I got from JCPenney Beauty. I had never heard of this brand, but Jason Wu has some really good stuff. I bought almost all of the stuff that they had there. Look at that. Do you guys see how pigmented that was? And I barely touched the thing. Oh my god. Just like one swatch. This is really pretty. Obviously keeping that. So today is Sunday, obviously. We woke up and I've been kind of just in my room doing things. I put some things away that I had off to the side. My room's actually been kept up really clean. I have a couple of PR packages that I was doing content for. I still have this Pixie Beauty one that I showed you guys in the last haul, the Clarity collection that I need to do a reel for, and I still have some ColourPop to do a reel for. But I was able to do the Too Faced like lip balm that I showed you guys. And I did I don't know. I did a couple of reels, and I have some in my drafts, but I gotta do this Pixie and ColourPop. But I also got PR from, I don't know if I told you guys, but I received some laundry detergent that I'm testing out. So I was doing that today. They sent me 2 generic label, like same packaging, but the label doesn't tell you the brand. And I have to do a week's worth of laundry with one, and then next week I have to do the other one. So I was doing laundry today. This is a Stila, and it's so pretty. Like, when I was doing a lot of like flat lays on Instagram, this blush went viral when I posted it. Like, not like viral, like everyone's like buying it, but my post, everyone's like loved this like print, the like thing. Now this was like 15 years ago, you guys. This is really old. But I won't get rid of it because I just love the hearts. It's so pretty. And then I have this one by Stila too with the hearts on there. I probably won't use those, but I'm not gonna declutter them. This, I think, is Charlotte Tilbury, if I can get it out. Yeah. So I have this one. This is Swish and Pop Blush in Ecstasy. I think I have one more in my drawer. The top drawer up here to the left. So this was like a peachy color. I don't know what it is, but like all of the peachy colors are not like popping, you know? I have a lot of Physicians Formula. I love their stuff. I have the strawberry one, and then I have this Butter Believe It blush, and another one of the strawberries. I have 2 of the strawberries. One I bought and I was using, so you can see like the strawberry, what do you call it? The strawberry like watermark or whatever is rubbed off. This one they sent me in PR. I am on Physician Formulas PR, so they sent me that one. And I was like, I'm not going to use that one because I don't want to mess up the top of it. I don't know why words are not coming to me, but y'all know what I mean. The Ciate London one, this was really pretty. This was like a baked blush. I kind of have like all the Physician Formulas kind of together in this little tray. These are all the butter blushes. These are really, well, these 2 are butter blushes. Oh my gosh, this is another one. So like this one and the 2 Stilas, like this is like the picture that I had posted like a long time ago. All of my blushes that had like hard prints on them. And it looks so cute. And I don't know if it's because of like the memories, but I won't let these go because of that. They're so pretty. And yeah, the butter blushes are really good. This one, let me see. This one is Plum Rose. You guys know they come with like that little nobody use kind of brush down there. Yeah, this one I was gonna say, this is not like a blush. This one's like, look, skin color on me. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. Everything's falling out my lap, you guys. Oh no, something fell on the floor and it hit my toe. Okay, this one. Oh. I'll keep that one. So this one I might have a little bit of a space since I got rid of one in here. So I'm going to put something that I only have one of that I can probably fit in here. But I'm going to put this on the floor for now. I'm going to put this one on the floor that we already looked at. Oh, I have this the Nessa Myrix blush. It's called a Dewy Wet Balm in Rose Water. I got this in Ipsy, and oh my gosh, this is beautiful. It's like, it feels weird. It's like a wet texture, but it's so pigmented. Like, it's actually gorgeous. I don't know. I haven't really used it, but I feel like it will look really pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty. Okay, gonna keep keep that. I grabbed a bin and put all of the stuff that was like in my lap, since it was like rolling to the ground. Alright, so I have this next one. Let me go through this. These are Kiko Milano, and these are really pretty too. I don't like the packaging, honestly. So I have this one. That one. And I think this one is the one that I like the most. Like this baked one. So yeah, that baked one is really pigmented. So we have that one I like. Freaking, that had to be pretty, huh? I was like, I'll get rid of that one. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this one, because this one I just swatched and you can barely see it on me. So I'll get rid of this one. And I'll keep that one. I have all of these infallibles, right? I thought these were called L'Oreal Infallible, but they say L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted. But they're the L'Oreal Peach blushes. Remember when they came out with like peach around the same time Too Faced had all the peaches, and these are so pretty. But oh my god, one of them just fell and the lid came off. And it's the one that I like. Hopefully. Well, that sucked. I think I can snap it back on. Hold on. I can't see, honestly. Oh, maybe I can't snap it back on. But anyway, so I was gonna say, two of these look very, I don't know, boring. So maybe I can. So when I first started buying makeup, like I had to have all the colors, and I couldn't break sets. Like if I had them, I'm like, I have to keep them all. But now I'm like, no, I don't. I need to keep the ones that actually work on me, and I love this one. I don't know if you guys can see, but like this one, not so much. This one, yes. But this is the one where the freaking lid just came off. They do have mirrors on the bottom. Can I like switch the lid? I think I could pop this out and then switch it, but whoa, that one is like a bronzer. Look at that. That's like, I don't know, I feel like I could put that in my bronzer drawer with that one peach one. That one, I think these two right here, this and this, are gonna go in my bronzer drawer. Okay, so I'm only going to declutter this one. The first one I swatched. I like these two colors. I do like. That was this one and I think this one. But this one I like too, but it's a bronzer. Well, I'm going to call it a bronzer. The other one was too pale. I don't know which one it was, but that's the one I decluttered. So, cheers. I did get a new Twisted Tea. This one's raspberry. The other one I had was original. Okay, so we said we're keeping this. So we're done with this bin. Let's go. So I have this one. Dump it. So I have these NARS, and for the love of me, I can't seem to get rid of these, but I hate the packaging so much. They are so like sticky. I hate these compacts. I really, really, truly do. This is the first one. This one is in Torrid. Like, look how pretty that is. And I do think I have a NARS blush palette, but I don't know why I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, for this to be so hot pink in the packaging, it did not swatch like that. I'm sure I can, like, build it if I keep going in. It, like, gets like that. But that one, whoa, that one's pretty. This one was a limited edition by Christopher Kane. Then I have Taz. Taz is broken. A piece just came off. I can't even get this one open. That's because I'm opening it the wrong way. Holy moly. This is why I have not decluttered them, because every time the packaging sucks, but every time I go to swatch them, I'm like, they're so good. I don't know why the packaging is like this though. This one is Dolce Vita. Like, look at those. Those are freaking gorgeous. I'm going to try to wipe these, but I do that every time and it doesn't seem to matter. I don't know. Do you guys have NARS in your collection, like the little individual components like this? Do yours feel sticky? I don't know why mine feel like that. Like, look. That's how sticky it is. And it's not like I have anything spilled on them at all. It's just the weirdest thing. I don't get it. Okay. So I have these MAC Cosmetics. I think this is like the Cherry Blossom collection. One of theirs. This one, or this is the Plum collection. I don't know. Look Through Touch. And this one is called Under My Plum. They look like that. It's one of their limited edition collections. And I have these two shades. MAC blushes are literally unmatched. Like, seriously, they're so good. Okay, but those literally didn't even swatch. There he goes. They're really pretty. That one's not picking up on camera, but that one's real pretty too. So I'm going to keep those. Next, I have two from the Mint collection by Dose of Colors. It kind of looks like the ColourPop ones, but this is Dose of Colors. It's called Mint for You. I have the Amazement and Statement. So this is Statement, and that's Amazement. Look like that. You guys see them? They're okay. They're not like anything like, oh wow. Do I want to keep these? Ah! I just popped my nail off. I think I'm going to go ahead and declutter them. Yeah, I will declutter them because I have a lot of blushes and those aren't like anything that like standing out. Maybe I'll leave my nail off. I was gonna glue it back on, but maybe I can open better if I leave it off. Okay, so I also have this from the one of the ColourPop collections, like the Disney princesses. This one is called Just Rosie. It's the Snow White collection. And it looks like that. Holy cow. This is like one of their like super shock. It like literally goes on so like light, like you don't even feel that you have anything. Like you literally need to use the lightest hand with this because look how pigmented that is. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping this because that's pretty. You guys, blush does not intimidate me. Like, I don't care. I will put this on like that. Like, it's so pretty. Stop it right now. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I just want to rub this all over. I totally do. Okay. I have that. And then... oh, I forgot about this. My little Bridgerton. So this is from the Pat McGrath Bridgerton collection. And this one's like a highlighter. And these are like baked blushes. So you have that color, that color, that color. This one almost looks like that. That literally looks like the one I just watched. The ColourPop Snow White one. My hand's a little still wet right here from the wipe. Can you guys see them? Those are really pretty. I forgot about this because it's obviously pushed all the way to the back. Let's see the highlighter. Stunning. So, I mean, the packaging is not my favorite because this is like very chunky and space taking uppy. space taking uppy. Do you guys like my words? It takes up a lot of space. But it's obviously the product is worth it. It's really pretty. The packaging's pretty. It just, like, do we need this whole thing for those 4 blushes? I also have the highlighter, which I love. I use it. I actually was playing with it today. I'm not about to pull it out, but I was playing with it today. Because when I'm sitting in my room just doing nothing, sometimes I just pull stuff out and play with it. And I was looking for something that had shimmer in one of these things to like add to my dusting powder. And I was like, oh, the Bridgerton one. And I had like one by Lancome. So I was like trying to see which one was the prettiest to add to my dusting powder. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Obviously, I don't care for the packaging. Next, I have this one, which I like. So I have a space right here, so I'm gonna put that Powerpuff in here, Powerpuff Girl ones, because it looks like it belongs in here. Because these are, I'm gonna pull these out to show you guys, but Powerpuffs, and then my Lizzie McGuire's. So I'm not gonna get rid of those, but I am going to. Here's the other Powerpuff. So let's see. I have Saving the World, Fighting Crime. I have 2. Wait, those are the same. Saving the World. What they say? These are the same. I thought they were different. So I already showed you guys. It was like that. They are identical. So this one looks unswatched. Yep, this is the one that I've touched. So I'm gonna put this one in. I have a POW going on for a makeup package for my friend, so I'm just gonna ask her if she wants that since they're duplicates. But Fighting Crime looks like this. So I'm keeping both of those. And I love my Lizzie McGuire ones. These are also by ColourPop. Look at how pretty that one is. Speaking of Lizzie McGuire, did you guys see Hilary Duff is like doing new music? I was so excited. Alright, I also have a Chanel blush in here. This one is Sunkissed Ribbon. Ow! Okay, my other nail is gonna break in like 2 seconds. Oh, come on, you guys. Seriously? Why is everything... Y'all, I promise you, it's not the Twisted Tea. But I was opening it backwards. You guys, I swatched this like once, and it's so pretty. I didn't want to mess it up. But 2026 Evita is use the makeup, so let's swatch it now and mess it up so that I can use it. Oh my god, it's so pale too. It's like if I go in this corner, look at, I messed it up. Oh, it's not even that gorgeous. See, this is why sometimes it's like luxury makeup is just pretty, and there's stuff that's drugstore and like affordable that's so much prettier. Like, I can barely get this on. I'm not gonna declutter it because this was like too much and I never use it, and now I want to use it, And now it's literally nothing. Like, but I'm going to use it. I don't care. So I have to keep that because I got to get my money's worth. And then I have these by Wet n Wild. These were limited edition. It says they're baked blushes. Don't flutter yourself and dare to soar. I think these were from the House of Dragons. What was it? Game of Thrones? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think. I don't know. Ooh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. So these again are like rosy, glowy blushes. So you know what brand I feel like is the one who started this like glowy like highlighter blush was Milani with that Luminoso blush. I feel like whenever I see blushes like this, they all instantly remind me of Milani Luminoso. But these are really pretty. They're like blush toppers, I would say. But they're so gorgeous. So I'm going to keep these. See how those swatch versus Chanel? $2.99 or something like that. Then I have these by ColourPop. This is Dancing Queen and Cosmopolitan. Dancing Queen. Oh, that one's nice. So I'm going to keep both of those. And what is this? Oh, this is that NYX like Barbie little palette that they had in the summer. So it has like 2 blushes and like a highlight. Ooh. Okay. Look at that purple. That was a nice one. The peachy color is okay, but that purple's nice. Then I have this one by Alamod Cosmetics. This is Kathleen Light's bestie. I forget her name, but she is the founder of Alamod. And I love this palette, so I know I'm not going to get rid of this one. This Wet n Wild shimmer palette, To Reflect, it's called. Looks like that. This one, again, is like a shimmery blush. It's pretty. It's like, I feel like this maybe should be in the bronzer drawer too. It's kind of like a darker, I don't know. I'll just leave it in this drawer. But basically not getting rid of anything. I added well, I thought I was adding one, but I ended up getting rid of it because it was a duplicate. But maybe I could fit one more here. But we're going to put this one down for now. We went through those. I have another really full one. And then we're going to start putting these back. I have some more blushes behind me. So I might go through those as well. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about just a second. Let me put this down for a second and pull this whole tray out. Oh, and, oh no, that beautiful organization just fell. We'll figure it out later. But next I have this one. So I have a lot of the Milanis here. These are Milani too. Probably not gonna get rid of any of these, but these look like this. So I have all of these, and they're baked blushes, and here's Luminoso number 5. It's like the one that started everything. So I have number 1, number 5, 15, 2, 8, 9, 12, 14, and 13. I don't know. I just love these, so I'm not going to get rid of them. But I do need to start using them. That's for sure, because those are really pretty. And I'm telling you guys, in the mornings when I'm getting ready, I like use the same stuff over and over. And I forget I have this stuff. This is so pretty. I got this in BoxyCharm before they were Ipsy. This was in a BoxyCharm. It's by a brand I never heard of, Notes. It's the prettiest little color though. Like, look at that. I'm like, I don't even know what this brand is, but it's pretty. And it did have like a little brush underneath. Probably keep it. And then this is another little individual little color pop one. This one is called Georgette. Whoa. That was really pretty. So maybe this one might fit with the other color pop one, since I just have like a one little one of the like Super Shock. Maybe I could put it with the Snow White one. What else is in this one? I have these. So these are actually Drew Barrymore's brand. They're Flower Beauty, and they reminded me of like Milani, the Milani like flower ones. So they have this. So this is Milani, the bigger one, and they have these flowers on them. And I have, not that one, but I have all of these that are in the same flower collection. And then Drew Barrymore had these with the little flowers on them as well. And they reminded me of the Milani ones, even the packaging. So I bought all of these because I love those Milani ones. And these actually are really good too. Look at that one. So I don't know where else they sell her brand, but I got these all at Walmart. This one is kind of too pale for me, so I'm gonna declutter this one. That one I don't like that color, so I'll declutter that one. And I have one more to swatch. So this one, of all of them, so I swatched the pink one and the orange one, but this one is like Milani dupe too. This is like very rosy, like highlighty. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see the shimmer in it. It's so pretty. This was my favorite one. This one is Warm Hibiscus PB4 Powder Blush 4. They're called flower pots, is like what she calls her little blushes. But so I have the one I really like is Warm Hibiscus, Peach Primrose, and Wild Rose. I'm gonna keep those. And then these, are these the It Cosmetics? Yeah. So I have these It Cosmetics Ombre Radiance blushes. These are really pretty too. So I have this one. That one is called Coral Flush. And then I have Je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi, ho, ha. Y'all know the song. These are really, really pretty. Keeping those. What are these? I have, oh, the NYX. I think I decluttered some of these. I used to have a whole bunch of these, and I only have 3 here, so I must have decluttered them in another video. But these are like the ombre ones too. This one is Feel the Heat. Oh yeah, that's why I kept that one, because look at how bright that one is. If y'all can't tell, I like the really pigmented, like, bright blushes. Holy moly. See, camera doesn't even do justice. Like, when I get closer, it looks almost like, well, I guess. But yeah, that one's like really intense. Then I have Instaflame. Like, look at that one. Holy cow. Oh yeah. Playing in makeup makes me so excited. And the last one I have is called Soft Flush. Oh, all of my fingers are used. So yeah, I'm not decluttering any of those. But then I also have this one by Sigma. It's called Sigma Pink. And looks like that. Oh. Oh my god. I was like, maybe I'll declutter that one. Maybe not. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Yo, I'm totally putting this on my cheeks tomorrow. Like, what? That is so pretty. Stop. That is pretty. I can't. I love blush, you guys. I love blush. I love blush. I love blush. I don't know if they make that Sigma pink one anymore, but you guys, that is so pretty. I used to have a discount code with Sigma. I don't even know if it works anymore. Okay, so let me get some of these off because one of my Victoria's Secret totes is right in front of me, and those colors are scaring me. Like, if I even get a little bit of this on that tote, I'm gonna cry. Alright, so I have all of those that I'm gonna put back. The NYX, the Sigma. Like, this bin is perfect the way it was. Like, I'm not gonna take anything out and mess up the, like, you know, its integrity. It's doing great. Although I did get rid of one of the flowers, so I have one little space right here. So I might add, oh, you know what might fit perfect is that Danessa Myrix. It might fit because it's kind of like this kind of package. There you go. So I got that to go in there. And darn, I wish I wasn't filming right now because that was a good opportunity to spit that up. But that would be pretty nasty on video. But I've been having a hard time getting the stuff to come up. I know Mucinex is good for that. Like, Mucinex helps get that stuff out. But Mucinex is some powerful medicine. You got to be ready for that. So I'm going to put that one back in because that one's good. I guess I'm going to start putting my makeup back in. My blushes. Let me pick up these that fell on the floor. That was so rude. So rude. So I don't remember how I had those in there now, which sucks because they were in so well. But I'm going to try my best to get them back in there. Color Pop. Color Pop. These Wet n Wilds. I used to have so many Wet n Wilds. So going through this drawer kind of made me a little happy because I'm like, I decluttered stuff before because I don't have all of the ones that I thought I had. Do I have any more little palettes like this? I was gonna say I have space to put like right here, like another like tiny palette. Oh, I do. I have this little offer one. So maybe, yeah, there. I'll put that one there. And then I do still have a little bit of space here, but probably just for a 1, not a 2. And I kind of want it to be square. See if this Lawless will fit in there. Oh, perfect. The little Lawless. So now nothing's like moving in there. They're all in. So put that one in. This one with the NARS super sticky stuff. I'm going to put that Color Pop in that other Color Pop. So I have the 2 Color Pops and the NARS together. I don't think anything else. Unless I have one more square that's all alone. I don't see any more individual ones that are square. So I'll leave it like that. I don't even remember how I'm gonna put these back in, but let me get the squares situated. So I have these Too Faced ones. I think I had the, I don't remember, but let's try to put these 2 L'Oreals since they're also squares right there, and maybe the Too Faced on the side. And I have one more Too Faced. Maybe like that. I could probably fit one more right here in the middle. I don't know if that one will fit. It will, but it's like too wedged. I don't want to like force it in there. I do have this Jason Wu palette, but it's too tall. Let's see. No. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh, wait, I have another. Oh no, I said I was gonna put that. I was gonna say I have another one of these L'Oreal peach ones, but that was the one that I said I'm gonna put in the bronzer drawer. I was gonna leave it like this. Put that back in. And next I have this one. It just has 2 compacts in here. The Kikos. So let's see what we can put in here with this. Is that one? That one does not. Maybe that one, Jason Wu, will be like a side palette. You know what? Let me see something. Hold on. I was going to put it in another tray, but no, it doesn't fit in there. So that one might be on the side. Let's put... Let's try these Kiko, these Kevin Kwans in here maybe. Trying to see what else I have to like. I don't know if I want to put these Jaclyn Hills in here because they're like chunky. And so are the flower nose. I don't know what else I want to put in these. Let me try these Steelas because they're like squares too. Maybe I'll put the Steelas and these color pops together. And the Kevin Kwans. Maybe the MAC on the sides here. Can we get one more in? No? Really? Really? You should totally fit. You don't go, so... We're not gonna put Max in there. Maybe the peach by itself. It fits, but I don't like it. And let's put that one there. Oh, I have another Kevin Kwan. Why you guys didn't tell me? Alright, so I have a little space right here. Maybe we can put a few of the like liquid ones to stand up. I don't know how many I have. I don't like the way that fits, so we're not doing that. Okay. I need something tiny to go right there, you guys. Something tiny. I don't have anything else. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, so we're going to leave that space the way it is then. Yeah, we'll just leave that space. So this one, honestly, if I'm being honest, this one I would use the least. So I'm going to probably push this one towards the back. And this one in the middle. Hold on, guys. I have to grab a tissue. My nose is starting to run. Sorry. Okay. So in this one, let's see if I can make it into like, no, that does not. I'll just leave it the way it was. So I have mostly the Physicians formulas in here. This Charlotte I'll put on the side. I do have these that are circled too, the MAC. So I'll probably put that one in there. Maybe I could fit the Jeffree one in there. I'm just gonna put that one back in like that. Alright, I like that, I guess. And I do, so this one I usually just sit on top the way it is right there and just push it towards the back. It's not the best, but I always end up putting stuff in the, like, in between. So, like, these liquid ones, they're really hard to, oh my god, I have so much still to put away and all the trays are full. I usually just stand these like right here, like in between. So I'm just gonna like stand those up. I was gonna do the same thing with the Pixie ones. Just stand them in between the trays. I'll give you guys a close-up of the drawer once I'm done. This liquid one I'll just stand up. And then I have so much still, you guys, to put in here. This is why I always have stuff on the top, just like chilling out. So the Wander Beauty ones. Who is this? This is the Anastasia one. Okay, I ran out of space already. Okay, so I got all the liquid ones in, but I still have, you guys. I have all, oh my god, why do I have so much still to put away? I have all of the Too Faced Heart Compacts and all of the circle ones. And then I have this stuff behind me still. Oh my god. And here I thought I was doing so good. So this is what it looks like right now before I start piling stuff. I am going to have to pile stuff, but I did just stand the Pixies in the middle, and I stood up all of these. They're in the middle too, but it looks nice like this, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to lay all the other stuff, like, just sitting on top because I am out of space. I think I'm going to just put, like, these bigger blush palettes, maybe, like, right on top. I'm just gonna lay it right there. Because like I said, I honestly reach for the blush palettes sometimes because I'm like, oh, I know if I grab a palette, I have options instead of like going through all the individual ones to find the color that I need in the morning. So I don't really mind those being like right on top. Oh my god, Evita. I'm just throwing all my makeup like stuff's not fragile. This one is the Seraphine Botanicals Geranium and Glow. I got this one in a Ipsy too. I just really like the packaging. The pastel floral, so pretty. So that's what it looks like with those blush palettes on top. And then the Jacqueline's, because like I said, these are bulky. These were already just sitting here when I started. So I'm just going to put those back like that. Kosas. It's kind of like a round compact like these. So I'm just going to throw it on that tray. I'll put these in that tray like on the top. The flower nose, because those are so pretty. And then, oh, I have this one that I didn't put away with the palettes, but I think this one, oh, okay, as long as my drawer can still close. So I have all the palettes right there. And then the only thing I have left are all the hearts, which I do kind of like the way they look right here. So I'm just going to put all the hearts and these right here on the top. It's a lot better than it was because honestly, I couldn't close it, and look at that. It's still very organized to me. Like, I have all my hearts here, my Too Faced, my palettes, and I just have to pick up a couple to get to stuff, I guess. And It closes with no issues. So that's nice. The one on top, this is my blush. I mean, my bronzers. I'm not going to go through the whole drawer. This one's kind of organized. I didn't need to make room in this one. This one closes with no problem. I did stick these two in here earlier because I was going through my Pixie stuff. That's why. So these, they say bronze, even though this looks like a blush, but I did swatch them and they are like bronzier. So I just laid them there. But we said we were going to put these two in this drawer. So let's just find a little spot to squeeze these in. Urban Case, Wet n Wild, Fenty. I am kind of looking through them now to just make sure there's nothing I want to swatch to see if I should get rid of. Alright, I'm just going to lay them right there. And then put these two. This is a, I think this is like a highlight palette. It's actually highlighters, a blush, and two blushes. I mean, a bronzer and two blushes, but I had the most room in this drawer, so I just kept it. I was going to declutter this because look at how the top like turned yellowish. It was like white like my vanity, and it turned like yellowish. But this is Jaclyn Hill and Becca, and I love Jaclyn Hill, so I didn't want to get rid of it. It's very nostalgic. So I just put it right there on top. And then this mirror I actually use in the mornings because it has the light. So I just have that light on top too. What was that noise? The only thing I have left out is this Pixie that was a cheek thing. And then I'll show you guys what I decluttered, but I did say I had more blushes behind me. So what I was talking about was my everyday makeup bag, which I have not gone through this in a while. So I keep this on underneath my vanity. And it's supposed to have like, this is like the stuff like when, if you guys have been following me for a while, I used to do like a makeup switch out, rotate my makeup and my weekly makeup bag. I want to get back into doing that, but this is like the stuff that, you know, I want to like use. So I had put this Hello Kitty in there recently because I just came across it and it was pretty. But I do use these and I do reach for these a lot. These are the Rhode blushes. And I was not going to go through this to like squeeze it into that drawer. I was going to go through this to see if I wanted to declutter anything. But I'm clearly not going to declutter my Rhode blushes. I actually want to add a few more of these, of the shades, to my collection. Because, do you see that? These are super pigmented, and they last for a long time. They're easy to apply, easy to blend. But I do want to get a few more shades. The two that I have are like very summertime. I have this Positions bronzer in here. And this feels like that Danessa Myricks like wet balm, but like in a bronzer. So this is really nice. Then I have I think I have two in here, unless the other one's in my drawer, but I have one of my YSL blushes. Oh, it's literally right in front of me. You guys, I swear I'm not going cuckoo. But my YSL blushes I have in here. These are from the ColourPop Grinch collection that I just recently got from them. And I really like both of those. So I didn't want to get rid of those. I like them. And when I was decluttering the Pixie stuff and the stuff I was keeping, I was putting it in here. So I have a lot of Pixie in here. This is the medium pressed powder, the Born This Way by Too Faced with the gold on the top and the pink on the bottom. I really like this packaging, but it's just a medium pressed powder. And then I have the LYS highlighters, or the highlighter blushes. I can't remember. Oh, they're blushes. They're very pigmented too. That one is bubbly, and this one is curvy. Like, these are so pigmented. But again, these are both like very summery to me, summertime vibes. And I have a lot because I love blushes. So I have all of the like pretty blushes that I was reaching for in the summer still in here. Because this is the last time that I like refilled it. But I have, these are the blush sticks by ColourPop. See, all of these are like super dewy look. Like, I love the way these blushes look in the summer. Dewy, juicy skin. And I have these. This one's Tarte, and this one is Charlotte Tilbury, no? Sorry, I cannot read. Yeah, this is the Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the Beauty Light Wand. I cannot see the shade, but I don't know how to use this one because I haven't used this one yet. I think this one might have come in a... That's so pretty. This one might have come in a BoxyCharm. Sorry, guys. And then this one is the Tarte. This one says blush on it. Sorry, I'm trying to squeeze some out, but I think it's closed. Oh, there it goes. That's like a peachy color. So I have both of those. They're almost similar in colors. This one has a little bit more pink in it, and that one's more peachy. And then I have this Match Beauty. This one's really pretty. Holy cow! That literally came out. What the heck? Alrighty then. This was pretty. It was like a jelly blush. Do I just push it back in? Don't break. I liked you. So I got this one in a Ipsy box and I liked it. But it's like, oh, guess the packaging is no bueno. But it's right here. See, no, it's not gonna work. I don't know why it came completely out of there. Like, did I raise it too much? No, it's gonna keep coming out, but like it does, like pieces of the jelly like fall a lot, so I guess it's meant for me to declutter it. It was really pretty though. Like I used it a few times and it was a nice color red, like reddish blush, but look how messy that just got. So okay, bye bye. Sorry, Madge. Actually, I said they sent this in the boxy. No, Match Beauty actually sent this to me in PR. Oh, so sad. Okay. I have this Pixie Radiance Rose. I should put this in my, I'm going to put this in my complexion drawer up here on top. Because I will mix that in with like a foundation. I have this, oh, this is an eyeshadow. Maybe I could put this in my eyeshadow cup too. For like an easy 1-2 step eyeshadow look. And then I have these in here. These are little palettes. So the Sugar Blossom and the Honey, they're like the rosy like blushes. So you have like a blush and then like the highlighter, and this one's, so these two are like highlighters, but they could be like blush toppers. This is supposed to be like a bronzer. This is a really pretty palette. And then this one, the same thing, but the other one was pink blush. This one is like coral, and this bronzer is different. But I love these two like topper like shades. They're so pretty. Oh, I'm running out of space. So, and I just have like a little eyeshadow palette. I like ombre blush. These are really pretty highlighters by Pixie, like super, super pigmented. What are these though? Oh, these are the same, but like not in a compact. They're like just super glowy blush toppers. Shayna B Miami. This was in a BoxyCharm a few years ago. And this was like the cutest like little mini palette, like a blush and a highlighter together, like perfect for traveling. I just thought it was really easy to like grab a blush, grab a highlight. I don't know, when it's like a coral shade and a really gold highlighter like that, it's like the stuff I reach for in the summertime. Coral and gold. And then these are more of those, like, are they all Snow White? I think the whole collection was Snow White. Snow White blushes that were in that other thing. But I think I kind of buried those in the back of that drawer. But this one, look at, this one's just as pigmented as the other one I had. Look at that. I don't know, is this Snow White collection still available? Was it limited edition? And that one's like a glowy one. Those are gorgeous. And then I have these ColourPop sticks too, like the other ones. But these came in like a collection. That's why they're like in this packaging. This yellow packaging. One of their like summer collections. I think it was like the Limoncello collection or something. Yeah, these are super highlighted, super pigmented though. These are the other ones. Like, it's the same product, it's just this was like a collection. This is like the regular packaging, but I don't think the shades were the same. This one's called Cottage. And this one's Picnic Time. So yeah, nothing really in there to declutter. I was gonna see if I wanted to like rotate any of this out, but it's funny because this is like, so this is supposed to be like everyday, you know, like stuff that I want to use for the week, like my rotation, but it's like mostly all blushes in here. Well, I do have a bronzer. but yeah, I'm gonna keep it as is. So let me see if I can get rid of this box. It's literally the same package, so I'm just gonna throw the box away. The outside is the same. Yeah. So I was able to take out this to put in my complexion drawer and the eyeliner, so I took 2 out. Let me show you guys what we're decluttering. Oh my god, my hand is so stained from all of those swatches. Good thing I was planning on taking a shower tonight. I wanted to take a bath, but I need to take a shower. I need to wash my hair with like a clarifying shampoo tonight. I have a lot of product in my hair because when I was sick the last few days, I've just been like being a bum. So I need to like wash my hair good because it smells kind of like sweaty. Y'all know how it is. All right, let me turn you guys around. I'm going to show you guys what we decluttered. Okay, so before I show you guys what we decluttered, I did want to open up these drawers and show you guys what else I have, because there's more blushes up here, like this Rare Beauty, that Rare Beauty. Those are blushes. I have another one of the ColourPop compacts up here. I'm pretty sure this, no, that's a highlighter probably. I have more ColourPop. Actually, does this say blush? Oh, bronze. Okay. This is a pink blush. So I do have more in this drawer, but like I said, I'm not gonna declutter those. That one size, I think that's a blush too. Yep, cheek blush trio. So I have more blushes in that drawer, and I have in this drawer, I see a Pat McGrath palette right there. I don't know if it's blush or highlighter, but like I said, I really need to. Here's another Rare Beauty blush. I need to go through these drawers. I think there's another one. Yep, underneath that mirror. So I have more blushes like throughout my drawers. Oops. And then in this drawer, we know that's a blush. And this is a powder, but I think there might be a blush under it. Nope, that's a poreless powder. But I have more of the liquid Rare Beauty stuff in here too. So yeah, but those, I don't think I would declutter them, but this is a eyeshadow palette, I think. Tartelette Juicy Amazonian Clay Palette. I think it's eyeshadows. But yeah. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video next, rearranging my drawers. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to take everything out and put it back in. I just love how pretty these drawers look, like with all of like, you know, it's like a treasure. Like I open my drawer, I'm like, ooh, what do I want to use? What do I want to use? I like to look at it like this, you know. But all right, let me show you guys what we decluttered. Okay, so I do have this Powerpuff one that was a duplicate that I'm going to be putting in like my little giveaway pile over there. but these are the ones that we decluttered. So this is trash. This is the empty box. I just put it in here. So it's not that many, but I mean, I'm actually proud of myself because years ago when I would try to do a declutter, I would get rid of nothing. So I have these two ColourPop ones that I got rid of. I got these two Dose of Colors that I got rid of. I have these two ColourPop that I got rid of. I got rid of a Physicians Formula, one of the Flower Beauty, one of the Kiko Milano, one of these L'Oreal's, another ColourPop, this one that, you know, broke, and the last one was this one, the Ciate London one that was like really oily. So I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 that we got rid of. So not too bad. We did forget to put that big Pat McGrath back in the drawer, and honestly I don't want to put it in there because it's too bulky, so I'm gonna put it in one of these 3 drawers. If you guys remember, we did this drawer together. The top one, it's all my lip products, and then we did the bottom 2, which are like eyeshadows and bigger blush palettes. Like, this is not all my blushes, you guys. Even with me showing what's in my top 3, I have like really big blush palettes in there that have like 3, 6, 9, 12 different blushes in a pan. A lot of my other Natasha Denona and like other palettes are in there. The what's that one brand that comes with the really pretty, is it Benefit? It's right there on the tip of my tongue. You guys know what I'm talking about. They have the really pretty blush palettes, and I have like 3 or 4 of them. But anyway, they're all in there, so I think I'm gonna put that palette in there with that. So I set it over there. But yeah, I feel accomplished. I'm happy that I can go into that drawer because, like I said, blush is my favorite, and I get kind of like overwhelmed in the mornings when I'm getting ready, like, because I'll like reach for one of the blushes in these top drawers or what's on the top of my vanity, like the liquid ones, because I have a couple of liquid ones on top too that you guys seen in my other videos, like the ColourPop liquid ones. I'll like use those because every time I pull out the drawer, I'm like fighting to close it. So I'm happy that now I can at least like go in that drawer and use some of the ones on the top. And yeah, hopefully I get back into the rotation like I've been saying I was gonna do. So what I'll do is I'll just use like the stuff that I want to use, like new makeup and that kind of stuff, or just shop my stash. Like, I'll take all of these out, put them back in the drawer, and then pull out a bunch of stuff that needs some love that I haven't used in a long time. Like how I was just swatching those and got so excited, and I was like, I need to use these. Like, I'll put those in there, and then I'll just like rotate them. So I'm hoping to, like I said, I am getting back into my makeup groove. I have been wearing my makeup to the office, and I have been trying new makeup. I know this is totally not a makeup video, but I did use this Maybelline Plump and Go Glow that I got for Christmas, and I really like it. The first time I used it, I was like, I didn't like it, but then I used it a second time. I have to put less around my forehead because these like lines right here, it was like settling into the lines and it did not look cute. But when I put like just on the side and like, you know, lightly in the middle, it was better. But I had put too much on the first time, but I really like that one, so I'm gonna continue using that one just to make sure, because Like I said, I have a lot of foundations, and I know I have some that I really, really like. Like, I really like the Givenchy one. I don't remember what it's called, but I really like that one. But yeah, guys, I don't really have too much more. I could go on and sit here and talk to you guys, but I'm gonna go back to watching my program. I am currently watching Tell Me Lies on Hulu. Well, if you have Disney Plus, it's like on Disney Plus Hulu. So I'm watching Tell Me Lies. Are you guys watching it, or have you watched it? Let me know below. It's really good. I'm on the end of the second season. I think I'll be in a third season pretty soon, but it's really good. I won't tell you guys about it. But leave me some recommendations if you guys have watched anything recently that you recommend. Oh no, we're gonna start the coughing. I also watched His and Hers. I think that was on Netflix. That was really good too. So you guys should check that out. But yeah, let me know if you guys watched anything. Guys, all of my rings, if you're wondering, they're right here. I told you guys, when I have the weekends and I get to just sit, it's like one of my favorite things. I love my room so much, you guys. I like to come in here on the weekends. Sometimes I feel guilty because Aria and Mike are like, hello. But I'm like, y'all are doing y'all thing. And like, Aria likes to be in her like playroom, which is in the basement. And my husband, he just recently, he's very handy, you guys. He took the felt off of his pool table, and he had purple, like this deep purple. And for Christmas, he wanted a new color. So I was like, can we do pink since you had purple? He's like, I don't care. I just want to change it. So he has a really pretty like bubblegum pink on there now. So he just refelted his whole pool table. So he's been in the basement playing pool. He likes to play by himself. He doesn't care. I played with him yesterday, but we did 3 rounds and he won all 3 rounds. I'm pretty good at pool, but he's just better. Like, I only had 2 balls left on the table the last round because I was like, I'm gonna beat you this time. He's like, you're never gonna beat me, and that made me like mad because I was like, don't tell me I'm never gonna beat you because now I'm gonna beat you. But I was actually a little bit more sick yesterday, so and I'm not using that as an excuse. I literally, at one point, I got dizzy and I sat down on the couch because we have a couch in the basement. I was like, I'm dizzy. So after the 3rd round, I was like, you're lucky I don't feel good. I told him I was going to rematch him today, but so he's been downstairs. Aria's been downstairs. And I'm like, can I just be in my room doing my thing too? Like, so I've been up here watching Tell Me Lies and just, being a girl, playing in makeup, swatching stuff, looking at stuff, putting stuff away, and just admiring my pretties. But anyway, I was saying, so I had took all my rings off because I was like giving myself like a manicure. Like, I oiled my cuticles and I was lotioning up my skin and put some oil on. And yeah, I was just, being a girl. So I haven't put my rings back on. My hands are like so soft though. It felt good. I was going to film a like self-care day today. But I really wanted to do the blushes, but I kind of wanted to do that cuz I've been sick and my skin is like parched, and I was like, maybe we can do I was going to go take my shower earlier and then come out, and then we were going to do like my whole skincare routine, my little manicure that I did, put on a foot mask and do all that. But I was like, maybe we'll do that in another one if you guys want to see one of those. But I really wanted to do the blush drawers. Someone also asked to see a body spray collection. So let me know how many of you guys are interested in that. I will obviously film it for one person asking, but I'm just curious how many more of you guys would like to see that. I have one on my channel, but it's been probably a year or more that I filmed it. And they are a little bit more organized, so it'll be easier for me to film it because you guys know I have that drawer right there that's full of like my Victoria's Secret and pink Victoria's Secret and pink, and all my Bath and Body ones are now in my like fragrance cabinet, and I have like 4 on my island right here. I did bring out my Valentine's Day ones from last year from Pink. They have new ones this year, but I'm not gonna buy them because I like these and they're like still brand new, so there's no point in me getting more. And then I kept the cherry bun out because it looks Valentine's Day-ish to me. I put the red one away because I think in the name it was like mistletoe or Christmas or something. So I put the red one away, but I added these to my tray. I did clean my island, you guys. So I took everything off. I wiped it down. I put everything back. And I decluttered some stuff. And I wiped down my entire Victoria's Secret perfume tray and everything. So I really like the way that looks too. So upcoming videos, I think we should do a updated room tour now that I feel like I've cleaned practically almost every little spot. Like we did the tops of my wardrobe and my packs together, so I feel like that's clean. The inside of my wardrobes are clean. The top of my island's clean. My jewelry we went through and I kind of like decluttered and cleaned that. My wallets are clean. Top of my vanity's clean. So I feel like a room tour is like in the works. And I'm pretty sure you guys want to see that. So let me know if you guys want to see the body spray collection, because I could kind of probably declutter those too as I'm doing that video. That's another one that's kind of hard for me to do. I know a lot of people think that the body sprays go bad really fast, but actually, I don't know if it's because the way I have them stored in the drawer and they don't get sunlight, but they don't go bad. The lotions do, which is why I don't buy this kind of lotion anymore. I buy them every now and then, but they get chunky. Like, you don't hear anything in this one because this was new. But they get really chunky. This one is the one that I was using today that I was like putting all over. I was trying to use this one up, but I don't usually declutter too many of my sprays unless I just don't like the scent anymore, but not because they've gone bad. So I usually have a hard time decluttering those. I once upon a time thought I didn't like Amber Romance, but then there's like one of the flankers that I do like, so I think I've decluttered like that one. But it's really hard when I try to go through them. But I have so many flankers that I might be able to declutter some. I have so many variations of different ones, so I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a successful declutter, but at the same time, I'm not too mad if it's not, because I have a whole drawer dedicated to them. So I have room. The drawer, I have like space in the back. It's not completely full. What is full though is in my wardrobe, the Bath and Body little spinny spice rack things. I have 3 of those full of body sprays, and those are full. But I don't know. We'll see. I have doubles of like Covered in Roses because that one's my favorite one. It's like a Delina dupe. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me know if you guys want to see the body spray collection, the room tour, and any other video that you guys want. I think someone also asked to see like my juicy wallets, like a wallet collection. I don't know if they said juicy wallets or wallet collection. But let me know, because that one will be really easy to film too. Okay, next topic before I end the video, because I don't know how long this is because I've had several parts. But my Whatnot show, which is supposed to be next week. I'm going to link, if I don't forget, in the description. So look down below. I'm gonna put my Whatnot page so that you guys can follow me and bookmark the show. I've never done this before. I'm always on Whatnot watching other people's shows. Like, I frequently buy. There's several people that I follow on there. Just random people that I've come across, because like, if I'm in the mood to look for like a Michael Kors purse or a Kate Spade or like a Coach, whatever, like, I'll just look up to see if anyone has a show, um, a vintage show, like random shows. So I follow a lot of people, and I bought a lot of things. So I have like ideas of how to do the show, but I've never actually done one. So if you guys are also like really like people who buy a lot on Whatnot, and you guys have any suggestions for my first show, then let me know. But it's gonna be like trial and error. The first show's probably gonna be, you know, I don't know. I guess we'll just play it by ear. But I do have a couple of items that I'm gonna give away. Um, and it's just gonna be for people following me, not people who have, because sometimes like you have to make a purchase to get a free item. It's gonna be whoever's following me will get an item. Um, but the first show that I'm gonna have is gonna be like a juicy show. So I don't remember where my notebook is. I wrote everything down for the show, but I have like a $5. um so I have bags starting at $10, bags starting at $5, and bags starting at $2. And then I have a bunch of wallets, cosmetic bags that are starting at $2. So I think I'm gonna start off with the $10 stuff. That way, like, the way I do it when I'm watching people's shows is I will bid on the more expensive stuff, so that, because after 3 items you get free shipping if you've bought 3 items. So I'll buy like my 3 expensive items, since I'm already paying for shipping with those, and then stuff that people start auctioning for $1, I'll just bid on those. And usually I'm the only bidder, so it's just like add $1 to my order, add $1 to my order. So I like those. So I'm probably going to start off with the $10 bags. That way when it gets to wallets, you guys can just like add the matching wallet with free shipping. Um so yeah, so that's my idea what I think I'm gonna do. And yeah, it's just gonna be me this show. I was gonna go to my friend's house. Erica is supposed to help me, but I think I'm gonna have her help me with the second show, because that's gonna be the one with the clothing, the apparel. But the bags, since I have everything in 2 bins, I think I'm just gonna pull from the bin and label them. I don't know how many items. I think it's gonna be about 75 items in the show. I'm just gonna have the numbers 1 through 75 labeled, so as they get purchased, just stick the stickers on them and put them back in the bin. So I think it'll be okay. Um, like, organization wise. Moderator, I don't know. You guys know I'm kind of blind, so it's gonna be hard for me to like auction and read the comments. So I might ask her if she wants to be a moderator on the first show. That way, if you guys are asking questions, she can reply to you. So we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, my first show is still like kind of gonna be, we'll see when we cross that road, because it's not like I can do, it's gonna kind of be like a test, but it's gonna be like a live test. um so yeah, follow my Whatnot page. The show is scheduled for the 31st, which I think is next Saturday, and I have it at, it's either at 12 or 1, which is my time. A lot of people that follow me are like California time, which if it's my 1, then it's like 11 by you. So it's gonna be kind of early. Um, if you guys think that I should change it, let me know. But I don't want to do it too late in the evening either. So I mean, the latest I will want to do it is my 3 o'clock, which is 1 o'clock California. But as of right now, I have it set for 1 o'clock my time, 11 California. So, yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to tell you guys. No. I'm going to end this so that I can upload it. And while it's uploading, I can watch an episode of Tell Me Lies. And I have my other phone charged. So I'm going to probably do my Pixie content. Because I have my Pixie box here. I have this Huda Beauty palette. Because I was going to do like a reel with that. And then I have the 5 cents perfume stuff that I still have to do content on TikTok. My ColourPop package is on the floor. But yeah, other than that, my room is looking nice and clean. I have stuff back here that needs to be put away. This Wicked thing, I just moved it. Actually, it was in front of the drawer. I'm going to just push it back and I'm going to put that thing away. But my room's looking really clean, so I'm really excited about it. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because you guys know I just go from subject to subject when I'm trying to end my video. Aria, like I said, doesn't have school tomorrow physically at school. She has e-learning, so I don't have to get her clothes ready. I don't have to get my clothes ready. So she's probably going to stay up really late. So I'm going to edit this, watch another episode, do this, and then I'm going to go take my shower. And have a relaxing night. I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and hopefully I see you guys Wednesday or Thursday. I hope you guys are staying well and staying warm wherever you guys are, and be safe. If you guys do live in these states where they have like icy roads, you have to go out, be safe, because the amount of reels that I've seen of like the expressways and like people speeding and causing like pileups, it's crazy. So just be safe out there while you guys are driving. Drive slow, okay? There's nothing that important that you need to be speeding for. Like, take your time because you want to get there alive, right? Yes. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. And again, thank you guys for everyone who asked if me and Aria were doing well. I really appreciate it. You guys are seriously like the sweetest friends I can ask for. I love you guys. Bye.